Hey,
He's coming at me. Hi everyone, my name is Catherine and welcome to my channel. I am in the Highlands in Scotland with Contiki doing their Scotland in a Week trip. It has been so fun and we have done so much in a short, like 5 days, I want to say. I'm losing track of the days. It's been so good so far and I've been absolutely loving this trip with them. Today is March 8th and it is about 7:40 and I wanted to be heading down to breakfast at 7:50 so that I could have about 20-ish minutes to eat and then come back up and get my suitcase and everything because we are leaving the Highlands today and heading to Glasgow, which I learned last night from our tour guide that Glasgow is the biggest city in Scotland. So Edinburgh is the capital and it feels like a older European city with the cobblestones and the castles and the architecture, but Glasgow has the biggest population and it feels like a true city with skyscrapers and having a more modern feel to it. So it'll be cool to check that out and kind of compare it with the rest of the country that we've seen so far. And we have one day in Glasgow tomorrow, like a full day. And then of course we're spending tonight in Glasgow. And then the following day, the day after tomorrow is when we fly home, which is crazy. I feel like I've seen so much. It feels longer than it has been on this trip. But at the same time, I can't believe it's almost ending. I feel like this is the same for every single trip. But like I was saying in previous trips, I feel like this is such a good trip if you want to do a lot and see a lot, but you don't have a lot of time to take to go somewhere. If you're like limited with like work schedule or just, you can't leave home for whatever reason for too long. I just feel like I've been able to do so much and it's been so great. And I was worried that flying all the way to Europe from the west coast of the United States just for like a week and a day or so wouldn't be worth it, but it feels so worth it. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a fan of Contiki, but like I truly mean it. Also, one thing is today is my birthday, which feels weird and not real, but it's at the same time back home, it's still March 7th and I was born in the US. So like it's technically not my birthday. You want to be real specific, but it's March 8th here in Scotland. So I'm gonna obviously go with it. And people on my tour do know that it's my birthday, so we'll see how it goes. I'm excited. I think that this trip fell really good timing because I love to do something fun and different on my birthday, and I hate the pressure of like needing to do something fun for your birthday. So the fact that I'm already on this trip and everything's planned out for me by Contiki is like the perfect way to deal with like having a good birthday without the stress of having and planning for a good birthday, if that makes sense, if any of you understand. And the fact that it's later on in the trip and now I'm like really close with everyone and know everyone because I went on this solo without knowing anyone. I think it's just all really good timing. So I'm going to head to breakfast. The first thing we're doing today is doing like a nature, fauna, flora excursion. That's a first for Tiki for this specific tour, but I'm excited because I love all things nature and animals and I'm really big into sustainability, so I wonder if that's going to be touched at all on this tour. It probably will be, but we'll see how much it is sustainability versus just like talking and learning about like native plants and stuff around here. And we're also having lunch there and then we're going canoeing, which will be interesting because it's cold here, and then we're heading to Glasgow and having dinner there. So I will see you all probably at the flora fauna place. So I'm now in the Rewilding Center. So this is a conservation center, which is what I was thinking it would be, which is really cool because I love sustainability, as you know. So they were talking about how this place is trying to reintroduce or up certain populations of animals that are either no longer here or are very low, such as the beaver, the lynx, and also the red squirrel. And the red squirrel is the most successful of the reintroducing. So I think that's really cool that they're doing that. I love things like this. I am a bit tired this morning, so I'm thinking maybe I could hopefully get like a tea or something. And I think right now we're just getting like content for Contiki's channel and then kind of see from there and also have lunch here. But this place is very beautiful, as you can kind of see behind here. It's a bit chilly here, so I'm kind of glad I'm inside for now, but I'm assuming we're gonna do some walking as well. And I also came across, I'll show you, this cool area that has like a barn owl egg, pellets, this kind of stuff. roe deer skulls, some eggs and like nests of eggs as well. Oh, I didn't even notice this. This is the red squirrel that they've reintroduced, and it's been pretty successful. And he's just staring me down. I don't know if the US, I'm sure certain parts of the US has the red squirrel, but I live in an area where it's mostly gray squirrels. And a wild boar skull. Interesting. So yeah, it is about 10:12. Some people were filming, so maybe I already put it in the footage from their cameras, but people saying happy birthday to me on the bus. I was curious, like, because I've only known these people for like a week, but when you're traveling, you get to know people very well, very quickly, but like, a lot of them probably didn't know it was my birthday until the trip started, or like just before I told like some of the Contiki like employees or producers that are coming with us. I was curious if they would like do anything. So far I was sung happy birthday and people signed a card for me. I haven't read it yet, but that's just really sweet. And if you're able to, I think doing something like a Contiki is really fun for your birthday. So I definitely recommend it. And the fact that like we're doing something sustainable and sustainability related on my birthday is just really fitting. So that is the update. I'm wearing my hat with the poodles, and yeah, we'll see what else we get up to. I know, it's so much warmer now. We went up and did a little walk, and now we're walking back down. I'm not sure what we're doing. Getting more content, I think, for Contiki. And then having an early lunch, but it's very beautiful. I was cold earlier, and now I've shed a layer because this is like a proper incline. But I mean, that's good. Got my tea and doing well, right? Yeah. Doing well. Doing well.
It looks like wings.
Hey, big sexy. Hey, big sexy.
Coming at me.
And it was like, I was 18 and you were 16.
This poor frog.
Wait to see that.
People don't like each other.
Yeah.
Really? I don't have that experience when I'm in London. They don't have stuff for me.
Nom, nom, nom.
Welcome to Fort Augustus. We're just going to park at this local car park, and then, as I said, about a 10-minute walk. So just start gathering up all your belongings.
We are making a waterfall stop after canoeing. What? And there's like full on. Where? There's a waterfall. There's like full on, like, you see that? I do not like that. So if we don't have to go that far, I don't want to, because I don't want to fall. But it looks pretty. I'm just happy to stay here. And yeah. So for context is we were canoeing and I didn't want to bring my camera with me on the canoe in case it dropped in the water. We had a pit stop here and we got to go see a waterfall, and I thought we had to climb. It's like very narrow and steep, and I did not want to risk falling or hurting myself. Someone did end up falling and they're fine. They just got a gnarly scratch, but this is kind of some context behind what's going on. Turns out we don't have to go all the way over there. I thought it was like we're doing a loop or something and I have to hike that area. Like, it's just literally on the side of a little cliff, and I just freaked out. But no, it's just if you want to go see the waterfall. So I like kind of made it to the like almost halfway point, and I could see it from here, and I just don't want to twist an ankle or anything. So I'm just enjoying the view from here, and there's two other girls. But this has been fun, definitely an upper arm workout. And then we're gonna turn around, get back on the canoes, and head back, I believe, to where we started. And I think with the wind, it should be easier going back than coming here, because it did get kind of tough on the arms a little bit, and my back was not happy. I'm like, is this what 31 is my back not being happy. But yeah, and then after this, we are going to be driving to Glasgow, which I believe will be kind of a longish drive. And I think we're gonna do some photo stops along the way. I heard like Skyfall from that, the movie, like the scene, I guess, is on the way there. So get some beautiful photo stops and try to get those before the sun sets. And that should be, yeah, really good. We just got to a stop called the Glasgow Lookout. It is known for being a very famous spot here in the Highlands. Apparently 2 massacres happened with 2 clans, but you're here looking out. It's so beautiful and the timing is gorgeous. We've been taking photos in this incredible place, and now we're gonna walk up this little hill up to the bus. I'm no longer shivering like a chihuahua, so that's great. And yeah, it's just absolutely beautiful. Like those peaks there kind of meeting together down in the valley, and those there. So beautiful. Do a POV foot shot. Cool. Hi everyone, I'm now in the hotel room and I am so tired, so I'm gonna keep this short. It is like almost 11 p.m. We ended up going to dinner at Nando's across the street from the hotel, and I had like 5 minutes to drop off my stuff and meet everyone at dinner. And we went to Nando's, which is a popular chain restaurant in the UK. And I love Nando's, so for me it was a treat for my birthday as an American to go to Nando's. To my knowledge, there's only Nando's in the DC area. And I lived near one when I lived in DC, but I now live in Seattle, Washington, so I don't get to go to them very often, only when I'm up in Canada. So it was a bit of a fun treat for me. I was hoping to go to Nando's here in Scotland. I will show you the hotel room. This hotel room is very small. So it is an Ibis budget hotel and we're in Glasgow. After we did canoeing, we drove almost 5 hours and we did make a stop at a very beautiful and scenic place. We did take photos there and it was absolutely beautiful. And my tour guide was saying that it's never that clear, not rainy, that lighting and like the sun setting was absolutely beautiful, and that he's never seen it like that, and he does tours around Scotland, so I felt very fortunate and thankful for that. That was really good to get those photos. And then we got here, dropped off stuff, and then went to Nando's. And I don't know why it took so long for them to prepare our food, like almost an hour for Nando's. I'm just like deliriously tired because it's just, we've been going. And especially after such a long bus ride, I'm very excited to sleep. So I'm gonna give you a room tour and then get ready for bed and go to bed. So we're staying at an Ibis budget. Ibis is a chain of hotels, and the hotel we stayed at in Edinburgh was an Ibis hotel, but it was a regular Ibis hotel. But this is what it's looking like. It's very small, but I'm here by myself, so it's not a huge deal. Here's the mirror. Here's like an interesting like frost shower type situation. There. And then we have a bed here and a bed up there. I'll just be down here in this queen-sized bed. And hoping this does feel softer than the other Ibis, which is good. And then I threw my stuff because I had to like quickly meet everyone for dinner. And the view's nothing crazy. We're just above like a parking lot and like a shopping center. So yeah. But anyway, that has been my day today on my birthday. And overall, it's been really good. The only thing is like today was the first day where I was like truly tired throughout the whole day. I feel like the other days, besides obviously when I flew, I would be good all day, especially in the morning. I'm not a morning person, but sometimes when I travel on these tours, I am, because I'm so tired at night that I just like knock out and then wake up refreshed. Usually for this tour so far, I've been good throughout the day and then I get tired at night, but today I've been tired all day. And I was like, why on my birthday am I tired all day? And then having such a long bus ride doesn't help, but it has been overall good. The canoe ride was beautiful. The nature conservation place was beautiful. And that's like my favorite type of things, is like sustainability, conservation, animals, nature. So that was like so fitting for me. And I do love a good bus ride, so it's nice to relax. And that scenic spot was beautiful. And then Nando's, which I love, was great. So anyway, that has been my day. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you in a future video of mine. Bye!